Happy Sabbath and welcome to Family Experience. Our focus in Family Experience is to co-disciple with you and your family to show and teach our children the love and grace of Jesus Christ. What better way to prepare our hearts and our minds for the kingdom than as a family? This month, we're going to learn about the prophet Elijah. We will see that his life was nothing short of amazing. Elijah's ministry took place during some chaotic times for God's people. So much that Elijah felt utterly alone. But God's presence and power throughout Elijah's life during those times is undeniable. Through these amazing stories, we are going to discover how amazing it is that God takes care of us, that God knows what's best for us, that God speaks to us, and God does so many amazing things for us. Deuteronomy 7:21 says, "The Lord your God, who is present with you, is a great and awesome God." Today we're going to learn about how God speaks to us. Do you remember Elijah? Yeah, that's the man that we've been talking about all month. There was a time in his life when he was really scared. Have you ever been scared? I have. 1 Kings 19:11 through 13 tells how God took care of Elijah when he was scared.
Hey kids, are you doing amazing today? I feel amazing too. Why? Because I just mixed up some glue and salt and water and baking soda and food coloring. And do you know what happened? It turned into slime. It was amazing. Do you know what sound slime makes? This sound. Today I want to tell you a story of a man named Elijah who heard a sound that surprised him. It wasn't a silly slime sound. It was a very important sound. Let's listen. In the book of 1 Kings, we learn about Queen Jezebel. She didn't follow God, and she didn't want her kingdom to follow God either. She wanted them to worship her fake gods. The prophet Elijah was busy telling everyone to worship the one true God, and Jezebel didn't like that. She tried to get rid of Elijah, so he ran away into the wilderness. After running for a long time, Elijah was tired and sad. He sat down under a tree, cried out to God, and fell asleep. An angel woke Elijah up and told him God said to climb a mountain. But Elijah was still scared and sad, so he hid in a cave and went back to sleep. This time, God woke up Elijah and said, "Elijah, come outside and see me." This was God speaking. So Elijah got up and went to the mouth of the cave. When he got there, Elijah heard a powerful wind, but God was not in the wind. Then the mountain began to shake in a big earthquake, but God was not in the earthquake. After that, fire came down from the sky, but God wasn't in the fire either. Then Elijah heard a quiet whisper. This time, he knew it was God's voice. It's amazing that Elijah spoke with God, and it's amazing. God speaks to me.
Was God in the wind? No. Was God in the earthquake? No. Was God in the fire? No, he wasn't. So where was God? He was in a gentle whisper. God told Elijah that he was not alone. There were 7,000 people who still believed in God, just like Elijah did. This time, Elijah really needed to hear what God had to say. God is amazing. God spoke to Elijah, and God speaks to you and me. We need to only listen. Gather your families around this week and make a super easy megaphone out of construction paper that's rolled up and taped. Take turns whispering into the megaphone Bible truths surrounding this week's lesson. They can be truths like God is amazing, God wasn't in the earthquake, he was in a whisper, or I am not alone, or God provides, or even recite Deuteronomy 7:21, our memory verse. And then make the connection with your families that God is always making effort to speak to us. We only need to listen. I've linked songs, a craft, a family game for you this week as a resource on our CCP webpage. Please feel free to check it out. We hope that you have a great week. Some families are big, some families are small. God's grace keeps our family one and all.